Well, if you haven't seen this one yet, you owe it to yourself to give it a try. And that is one of the automations in Photoshop. So you scan in a lot of photos. You don't want to go through the hassle of cropping, selecting each photo, cropping it, straightening it, doing all that stuff. So what you can do, scan in the photos, leave about 1/8 of an inch between each photo here. The more you leave, the easier you make Photoshop's job. So if you can spare some space, leave it in between there. But go ahead and gang scan as many photos as you can fit on the page. Go to the File menu, go down to Automate, and go to Crop and Straighten Photos, and watch what happens. Photoshop goes through, and it actually crops each photo. Not only does it crop it, but it straightens it. And the only thing it doesn't do is rotate the photos to the way that they should be. So if you want some advice on how to make this filter work even better, when you scan them the right way up. All right, and that way you won't have to go in and do that later. You might get less photos on the scan, but it saves you the time from having to do it in Photoshop. So it's just really a matter of, would you rather work in Photoshop, or would you rather make an extra scan or two? So it's really up to you, but I find if you get them in the right orientation first, it makes your job easier later. But a very cool automation if you haven't seen it yet, especially if you need to scan in some old photos onto your computer.